Hey Facebook, I am wanting to bring to you guys some information that I learned over the last few days. And you know me by now. I'm very passionate about health and wellness, about making choices each day that help us to be healthier, to live healthier. And so anyway, I want to bring to you guys a little bit of knowledge that I have. Of course, I know I don't know everything. And as I share, it's always because it's something that I've learned. And I just know that if others know what I've learned as well, that maybe it will help you, because I know it's helped me and my family. And so I am so excited you guys are here to watch and hopefully glean a little something out of what I have to share with you guys. And so I just got back from doTERRA convention. Hey, Julie. And it was so wonderful to hear from doctors, researchers, from medical professionals, from cancer institutes, from all of these different extremely intelligent and wonderful professionals who are taking essential oils and healthy living seriously. And so what I've found is that their focus has turned from treating patients to helping them to understand a lifestyle of wellness. And so they're focusing on the patient instead of focusing on the disease or on sickness. And this to me is incredible. To me, I think that's life-changing. I know a lot of people don't understand maybe all the details, everything that it takes to do that, and that's okay. But what it does take is having a heart and an open mind to want to learn and to understand a little bit along the way, so that your life journey can be improved, that your health can be better, that you can treat and help your kids and your families to grow and to be better in their health. And so anyway, just wanted to bring to you guys a little bit of information. To me, I think it's incredible because we have so much power on our end to make life changes. We have so much power to be able to do that. And so I think it's incredible to know that at the beginning, and that if we will do that, we can prevent a lifelong future of heartache and suffering and struggle. Do the things now. Allow yourself to make those choices now, to feel better, to live a healthy lifestyle, and to be proactive in that. Living a healthy lifestyle is so important. I miss you too, Miss Holly. Hey, Debbie. Glad you guys are here. So we're going to talk a little science and a little health and wellness for a few minutes, okay? So what I want us to understand is the foundation of our health is truly at the cellular level. It really, really is. It's not just about eating an apple or eating some broccoli. So you got to understand that our bodies are living human beings, and that all the way down to every tiny cell, they're constantly dividing. So there's always mitosis, is what it's called, that is going on all the time. And so our goal is for those cells to be dividing as healthy cells, because you want these cells to multiply in a healthy way so that your body remains healthy. And so mitosis is the living process of our bodies constantly dividing cells and making new ones, so that the process just continues over and over and over. So what I did was I drew you guys a fancy scientific picture. You have a cell, and mitosis is literally it's splitting into two cells. This is going on all the time. We're not ever thinking about it. It's invisible within us, but it's happening. Every cell in our body, in our lungs, in our kidneys, in our bloodstream, on our skin, this is constantly happening. So like our blood cells are going through the entire life cycle. It takes about 90 days. But much less for the cells on the skin. And so understanding that this process is going on all the time is what makes it so important to make the decisions that we do day to day in order for our future cells to be healthy. So today, my decisions are either allowing my healthy cells to divide into more healthy cells, or my decisions are causing damage and they're dividing into unhealthy cells. And so that's all it really is. At the end of the day, it's all about these tiny little cells dividing, whether they're a healthy cell or an unhealthy cell. And so what we want to do is to make those decisions and to know how to make good decisions in order to disrupt the unhealthy process, if that's happening, and promote the healthy process and continue that. Hey, Miss Carrie, I'm glad you're here. So we've got Mitosis. Hey, Brenda, I'm glad I'm back too. Thank you. Mitosis, cell division is responsible for our body's growth, for repair and replacement. This is always going on all the time. So here's the thing. This is happening at the same time we're exposed to toxins all the time. So toxic exposure is happening in our environment when we're inhaling, breathing in the air. It can be medications or prescriptions. It can be cleaning products, candles, processed foods and what we're eating, pesticides, air fresheners, paint, etc. You name it. The culture that we live in today is so highly processed that it is completely a world of unnatural things. Like our bodies are living among all of this unnatural, this exposure to things. And so what's happening is that's either being inhaled and entering into the bloodstream, or it's going onto our skin and going into the bloodstream, or we're eating it or drinking it and it's entering into our bodies. And so what happens is these are foreign to our body. So it's invading, it's going in, and all of our good little healthy cells that are floating everywhere are like, okay, what are these things? What is this? What's happening? Because this is unnatural to our body. So when the toxins enter, what happens is they generate what's called free radicals. And free radicals they come into the body and they start looking for electrons to become a pair with. So all of our cells are made up of they have electrons in them. So what happens is a free radical that is in the body is looking for an electron to steal from our healthy cells. And so when it steals that away from it and connects with it, this healthy cell is now damaged. So now this healthy cell that used to be healthy is now lacking an electron, is now going to continue on with mitosis. And what happens is this unhealthy one separates, and now you have two unhealthy cells. And these two separate, and they have four. And then those four divide. And so you can see the process that whenever an unhealthy cell that has been stripped of its electron from a free radical, which is exposure to toxins, it's now damaged. And so now these free radicals are roaming around, which are toxins in our bodies, stealing. They are stealers of our electrons. And so when it steals these from our cells, they are now unhealthy. They're damaged. Okay? Hopefully this is making sense to you. So when that's damaged, it's at the cellular level. We're talking about damaging proteins and DNA. What happens to our bodies when the DNA of cells is damaged and is now irregular and is now no longer healthy? This is now called oxidative stress. When we have more free radicals in our bodies than our body can handle, we now have oxidative stress in our bodies. And so what's happening is we don't have enough healthy cells to combat this free radical, these free radicals and oxidative stress. So now we have this imbalance of oxidation happening and electrons being stolen, our cells being damaged, and DNA and proteins and everything are becoming messed up. And once it happens, mitosis is still happening and they're multiplying. And so what happens when now your body is filled with all of these cells that are damaged? We are sick. Our bodies become sick. And it turns into what we call inflammation, ongoing inflammation. And the reason why is because all of these cells are damaged. And now our bodies cannot recover from that. But we do have options on how we can help ourselves to get better. But first of all, you have to understand, someone may say, well, how do I know I have oxidative stress? How do I know my body is compromised? Well, here's some symptoms to look for: fatigue, headaches, noise sensitivity, memory loss and brain fog, muscle and joint discomfort or pain, wrinkles and gray hair. Did you know that getting old is a process of free radicals in our bodies, and it's part of the aging process? And vision trouble, obviously. There are lots of people as they get older, you see them getting glasses. That's part of the aging process and has to do with free radicals. And a decreased immune system. So we're compromised in so many ways when our bodies have more damaged cells than good ones. And now we're struggling to feel healthy, to get the energy to go out and play with our kids, to go to work and have a productive day, to be a person of ministry, encouraging or blessing other people, because now we are sick and we can't think clearly and have a good, healthy day. And so those are symptoms from a naturopath, Danielle Wilson. And you can look up oxidative stress symptoms and you're going to find it on Google. It's all out there. But understanding that that's just like an idea, like if I am feeling this way, then it could be something to take into consideration, that I may need to address some issues, because toxins affect our bodies and toxins are everywhere, but we do have control over a lot of the decisions that we make to minimize toxic exposure. So important, and we can do it. We have the power to do that. Okay, so antioxidants. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of antioxidants. These are the good guys. So while the oxidative stress, the free radicals, are running around stealing all our electrons, antioxidants are our rescuers. They're awesome. And the reason why is because they're really kind. They actually give free radicals an electron without becoming damaged itself. They're givers. They're so awesome. So whenever you have antioxidants into your body, whether it's through leafy green vegetables and fruits, and we're eating the right foods, you're getting antioxidants from that. They're going in and fighting for you. They're going in, and whatever toxins that are floating around in your body, known as free radicals, they are giving to them electrons so that those free radicals don't steal them from our healthy cells. And so antioxidants are so important. And you can get them through your foods. You can get them through essential oils. And I love this. To me, this is something I knew oils helped. And I'm a nurse, so I have a lot of background in that. But there's just something about the simplicity of recognizing and getting the knowledge of just that one simple act of an antioxidant giving a free radical an electron and taking the place for us. How cool is that? So that makes me want to get all the antioxidants in me, because they're fighting for me. They're doing a really awesome job in helping my body stay healthy and young and feeling good. So yeah, they're stopping the free radical chain reaction, because as I said, a free radical that steals from a healthy cell, it begins to go into mitosis and divide, and then they multiply. So now you're giving your healthy cells a chance. And so those antioxidants are giving free radicals electrons. And so now no longer are they stealing and damaging your healthy cells. So in comes essential oils. Fat-soluble molecules. So this is, to me, really amazing, and I love this. So we have a lot of essential oils that are super powerhouse antioxidants. And so when you're applying them and you're ingesting them or even inhaling them, those fat-soluble molecules are going into your body and they are working for you. What they're doing is they're working as antioxidants. They are giving away electrons to the free radicals, and they're also what we call permeable. And this is a term that just simply means that they can cross into our cell membranes. Our cell membranes are so intelligent, and they're they have high security. Not anything can go in them and not anything can go out. But a fat-soluble molecule, in this case, an essential oil, can enter the cell membrane. Thanks, Julie. I'm so happy that this is helping. I have to break things down really simple and make things elementary, because sometimes it can be really complicated and I don't even want to learn it because it's over my head. And then this to me makes so much sense. We've got our electron stealers and we've got our fighters, and it's so cool. They're givers. And so essential oils cross our cell membranes. They enter into the cell membrane, says, yeah, come on in. We like you. You're good for us. They cross into the cells and they begin to work in healing and promoting healing in the cell. They restore the mitochondria. They strengthen the DNA. They make them healthy again. So not only are they protecting our cells from being damaged, they're going to the damaged cells and restoring balance. And they're allowing homeostasis to happen again in our bodies. No wonder when people use oils, they feel so much better. No wonder they see so much improvement when they use the best oil on the market. Oh my gosh, Holly, you're so funny. It's so cool. So, essential oil compounds they have constituents. They are chemicals that strengthen and promote healing within the cells. So we had a brand new essential oil that was just released this week. And there's one called Blue Tansy that was introduced last year, and a new one called Yarrow. And the constituent, one of them, that's the main one, is called chimozoline. Okay? This particular chemical is a powerful antioxidant. It goes into the cells and it restores, it heals, it strengthens. And so, of course, when you're using Yarrow or you're using Blue Tansy, you begin to see anti-aging effects. You begin to see, certain compromised organs in your body beginning to be balanced. And what you're doing is you're giving your body what it needs to heal itself. This is natural health and wellness. This is it, guys. This is so cool. Thyme and oregano, these two essential oils, there's actually a study of these done on, it's on the science blog on doTERRA, but the constituent is called carvacrol. This is a super powerful antioxidant as well, both of them. Both of the essential oils are super powerhouse antioxidants because carvacrol works in the body as an antioxidant. Copaiba, its chemical constituent is sesquiterpenes or penes, however you want to say it. All I know is it has antioxidant properties. So there's a multitude of different chemical constituents that work more targeted in certain areas of the body. So you're going to see certain oils work better and more fitting to cells in the body because they're received by certain organs. Like some you'll see work really great on the cardiovascular system. That's because that chemical constituent is received into those particular cells because they recognize them and that's where they work. Some are really great in the digestive system. Some work really well in the respiratory system. Some work like frankincense all over the systems. Like they're just it's anti-inflammatory everywhere. So now you can see how incredibly powerful a plant molecule is when you apply it on your skin. It's fat soluble, so it permeates the membrane. It's going into work. It's getting into action. So it just really depends on what weakness that you have in your body. So some people struggle in the cardiovascular system with their heart, blood pressure, cholesterol. You're going to lean towards essential oils that the antioxidants or its chemical constituents are going to support that area. For me, I'm diagnosed with Crohn's disease. So I use essential oils where those particular chemical compounds target the gut and help promote healing and balance and bring homeostasis to my body. Same for Ella whenever I'm dealing with her and her respiratory system and immune system. So that's why we don't just use lemon oil and we don't just use peppermint. There are several oils and they're going to target different areas and they're going to work synergistically to help your entire body to come into balance. This is not an overnight process. This is not something that's a quick fix. And unfortunately, we're living in a society where people want a quick fix. They want to go to the doctor and get a pill because it's easier. But let me tell you, when it comes down to it, you can have the best health of your life if you will choose to today. And let me tell you also that it also takes you receiving and believing that you're a child of God and that you're worth it and that you're valuable and that you can do it. I think most people live feeling defeated and feeling like they can't do it because they don't know how, and they kind of feel overwhelmed by it. And so it's really easy to surrender to what we're used to and stay comfortable. But what's really amazing to me is our society is catching on and recognizing that there are so many ways to utilize tools right now that people can use. Simple things like a drop of essential oil in your water. That is not hard. That's easy. Little things like that can help promote health and wellness. And you can look into your future and you can know you did everything you could to live healthy and to live blessed and abundantly. This is on us. Those decisions are on us to promote our own health and wellness. And I believe that we are absolutely in complete accountability to God for what we choose to do with this. And so I just want to encourage each of you to know that you are so important and that someone in your life needs you, and so that you're valuable in this world to those that are around you. And so whatever that means, no matter what, if that means making sure you get a walk in every day outside, or if that's getting good rest, if that's promoting your spiritual health, well-being, or your emotional health, whatever that is, you know yourself where you're compromised or where you're weakest. And so I just want to encourage you to make a few changes. Take one or two decisions today of choices that you can make that are a difference maker in your life, and build on that. It's a journey. Life is absolutely a journey, and it's learning. 4 years ago, I was not this person. My family looked different. Our health was different. Everything was different. And so today there are things I'm doing that I would have never dreamed of doing 4 years ago because I didn't know and I didn't understand. But every day we learn something new and we apply it, and we make the most of it. And so I love you guys. I'm so thankful you guys hung on and listened and learned. And I hope maybe you learned a little something about health and wellness, and understanding it's really just a matter of balancing the mean guys and the good guys, and choosing to use what you can that promote the good guys. That's it. Get rid of those bad things, the bad guys, and recognize that every day the decisions we make are serving us or hurting us. And so I really hope and pray that each of us makes those decisions that really do serve our bodies, that helps us to feel well and to live well. And I love you guys. So I thank you for listening. I hope you have a great night, and see you next time.